I was trying to pick some details out of the, what you'd call just some statistical data. What, for instance, in the last few years, has the US Congress set aside to deal with issues of conflict and war? And how much has actually gone to actual intervention when it comes to poverty alleviation or trade or serious programs? And the figures are scary. It shows that these conflicts, these global conflicts, are sucking the resources away from the targeted areas, which would make a very big difference, whether in education, health, or food security. The conflicts are sucking the resources out of everybody. And therefore, one of the things that we need to ask ourselves is, to what extent can this partnership, this strategy that we're putting in place, be structured so that we can get more resources going to actual production as opposed to conflict? The truth is, yes, there has been a difference in engagement. Now, what is the nature of this engagement? What is the structure of this engagement? Becomes the very important issue that my colleague, the Minister for Foreign Affairs, is raising here. Because the question is this engagement having the necessary impact? Is it just growing in terms of numbers, but skewed towards one part of the globe, that is the Europe or Denmark for that matter? Or is it also having that impact that it should have on the African continent? For instance, Kenya has just finished the agreement, the EPA, European Partnership, Economic Partnership Agreement. The first for us, the first perhaps in Africa, if I'm not too wrong. Now the question is, can we then move to the phase of proper implementation? And we appreciate that this is a milestone because the EU Parliament has endorsed this agreement with an overwhelming majority, but can we now implement it? Can we see the benefits of that agreement? Because if you look at the trade numbers, they're still very grim comparatively to what comes to Europe and what the African continent gets in terms of their trade balances. So there is an issue there, and I think with this strategy, if it's going to yield a structure of engagement that has even greater impact in the livelihoods and helping the African countries get out of poverty and crisis, then it will make a lot of sense. And therefore, it's an initiative that needs to be looked at